Here we go. Hello? I can hear myself now. It's kind of nice. I did a few adjustments to the microphone, so now I can hear myself. So there's playback, and then there's like different little filters that go on the microphone. So now it's kind of like it cuts out the noise in the background. Like I have a fan going on right now, and it's like really cold in my not cold. It's really warm in my room, and you know that fan might be really annoying for anybody who's listening. I don't know. I'm just overthinking it a little bit. Glug glug. I should have got another water bottle. COVID. I got like half a water bottle, so I just know I'm gonna be a little bit dry of the mouth. It's been a little while since I made this little video type thing. Welcome to the Just a Dude on the side street. Just a Dude. It's Just a Dude show. It's Just a Dude on the show. I forgot what the acronym was, and I guess I'll check it afterwards. I got some jazz in the background, and I just know I'm gonna be copyrighted, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm not doing this for money. It's not like I can make money on this for now, right? And the plan isn't to make money, so I guess that's fine if it gets demonetized. I just hate seeing the that alarm or that like notifications like you're gonna have to cut this out, or you know we'll take it down or whatever. I don't really know. I gotta like twist. Hold on. Is this working? Am I doing this right? Is it left? Lefty loosey, righty tighty. Is this what the fuck? I don't get this. How do I take this out? I want to be comfortable, please. I guess this stays on. Whatever. It's like this like little stand at the very bottom, and it's kind of bothersome because like I could talk from over here, but I sound so far away. You know? Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna leave it like this and then like hold it like this, so I sound a little bit closer to the mic. Whatever. I hope you like the background that I chose today. It's kind of really simplistic. It's by LUC4RR. So Lucar, I think. So that's again LUC4RR. It's at the bottom right. And I've been digging this wallpaper. I've been having it for the last 3 days. So, I haven't been home for like about a month, and you know, it's good to be home. The setup that I got this time, I got like a little like loop of dancing in the rain. I'd play like the audio for it, but you know, I thought the video would look cool, so I just looped it. I wonder how that's gonna like affect the video when I upload it, but it's whatever. I changed the color for I guess my logo. The logo right there, and then like at the top left, like here, I'll move it a little bit. There's the time. This is my time, I think. Yeah, it's a 12 plus 3. Yeah, it's 15. Yeah, that's my time, but I'll cover it with the little jazz that I got in the background. And then I got a little cat in the back. And it's a really easy setup. It's not hard, you know, and but it's something different, that's for sure. I got a little bit of things to talk about. I don't know how long I'll be talking. It's kind of weird to get oh shit, I'm too close. It's kind of weird to get into the flow of this. But I was thinking in the shower. Let's start with the shower thought, I guess. I was thinking in the shower that, damn, I'm just an average guy. You know, you ever get that thought? Like, you're not really anyone special. Like no one is anything special, right? But I don't think some people like understand that they're just like everybody else. And in the washroom, I'm like, God damn, I'm kind of like a really average. Like I'm not the most physically built because I don't want to be. I'm not the most physically unfit because I treat myself with shit, you know. Like you know, I work out a little bit here and there. I eat not that bad, you know. I eat what I eat every day. Just that's very descriptive, I know. But like I'm just pretty average. Like I assume every other person's going through similar thoughts. Just they don't know it, you know. Like I know a lot of people think they're not the special man, you know. Like they'll sit in the back and just kind of watch everybody do it. Like I'm not that way, but you know, it kind of just dawned on me like, goddamn, I'm not like I guess I haven't fully formulated the thought, because I'd be able to formulate, or I'd be able to speak upon what I'm thinking. But I don't mean for it to sound, you know, like I'm nothing, you know. I'm just an average guy doing average things on an average day that make some people feel special, that sometimes feel special by other average people. And it's nice. I found humility in that. I feel grateful that I am just an average guy. I'm not like, arguably we can state that people with autism are special. Now, whether or not you want to say that's good or bad special, but they are arguably special. They're like a glitch in the matrix. Some turn out dumber than others. Others turn smarter than others. But they're special because there's like one behavior that they'll hold, like, and it's clearly definable. Like some people are extraordinarily happy all the time. Some people are extremely, like, profusely, is that the word? They're just like immensely logical, you know, and they hold no, I guess, sympathy or empathy towards others. And you know, they'll hold like it's like when you get into a character customization and you know, you put all your stats into intelligence. That's some autistic people, right? Well, I don't even need to explain this. Everybody knows this. What the fuck? But yeah, so people with autism, special needs, physical disabilities, those guys are special because they're out of the norm. You know, they're no longer like, I was born with 4 arms and 4 legs. I had 2 ears and 2 eyes. I'm the average human being, physically. Mentally, I'd consider myself average, but according to others, not me. Of course, not me. You know? My parents say I'm smart, but I mean, that's nothing. COVID. I don't have COVID. I just been getting over a cold for the past few days. Scratch that, past few weeks. And you know, it's just like stupid runny nose. And you know, it all started in a place that shouldn't have given me the cold, bro. It shouldn't have given me the cold. It all started in Honduras, because I went there with my family like for like a week and a half, and I don't know, like, I guess after a while you get acclimated to the temperature, to the ambient temperature, and when like air conditioning just hit me, like after being so accustomed to just the heat, I just couldn't help but get the sniffles, you know, the little like, you know. And Honduras was fun. It was definitely a change of pace. That's for sure. I got something written about here. I explored a mountain. That's about it. Nah, I did more. But we got to see some family. Cause I'm Honduran. And I got to see some family. I got to explore a mountain. Cause we had family in there. That shit was dope. You know, that shit was dope. It was pretty lit. Oh god. I said lit. Yeah, but Honduras was fun. Like I've never been up a mountain like that. And dude, that shit was sketchy. Like we went on a Ford pickup truck, and you know, over there, like, well, there was like 10 of us maybe on this one pickup truck, and you know, there's like 4 people inside the front. So yeah, because I guess there's 4 seats. There's the passenger, then there's the driver, then there's the guys at the back, the passengers in the back, like inside the little cockpit, right? But then you had like the pickup part, you know, like that little like bucket, and there's like 6 of us there, and we're all like holding tight to like planks of wood that have been drilled inside this like pickup truck, and you know, we're going up this sketchy mountain, and you can imagine like not even 45-degree angles, dude. This shit was like 75-degree angles. I don't know how we were going up, but since it was a 4-wheel drive, dude, we like, you like look down and you think you're gonna die, cause you don't understand how these cars are going up. So, you know, we're going up on this Ford pickup, and on these 75-degree angles with like a bunch of bush, like plants, you know, and like the roads were somewhat muddy. They're all made of gravel. They're not paved. So like at any point, if this car gives way on this 75-degree angle, we're done. We're toast. We're dead. But god damn, I felt like Indiana Jones or Tarzan. Like there was these vines that are coming off from these I want to say palm trees, but these jungle trees, and I just wanted to grab one and then just leap off, but I know I'd fucking die, because you know, I don't know if a vine could support a 165-pound man. You know, I don't know. I recently saw on like on YouTube, I think, or maybe it was TikTok or Instagram, one of them. I saw that like silk, spider silk, when matched with the density of iron, or with the same volume of iron, it can actually carry double. So in a natural circumstance, it's physically impossible to get that much spider silk out of one spider, but there was always a chance that vine could have supported us, like a man like me, you know. Moving on from that though, that like going up the climb was pretty sick. It took like maybe 20 minutes to go up the mountain, and like you're going up this mountain, you're getting all distracted by these 60 to 75-degree angle climbs, and like these really sketchy like turns, because you know, you can't just keep going straight. You gotta like match the curve of the mountain, and sometimes you'd have to like I don't know how to describe that type of road, but okay, you're matching the road in the mountain, and these like roads are like just barely big enough for one car, and there was like this giant construction tractor that was coming onto the road, and you know, they're fixing up the roads, and now we're both staring each other down, you know, like, because we can't cross the road. It's only room for one, and like, dude, like our car would have to like reverse, and it's already a sketchy enough road, and like we reverse all the way up till this 75-degree angle, because at this point it's flat, and like just barely this tractor is able to go around us and then down. Like my mind is blown at this point, because I don't know what's going, like I think we're about to die while we're doing this, and you know, and then we just carry on like normal, and then I look to my left, and this giant nice vista, like from atop this mountain, because now we're like God knows how high, and you can see like the town down below. You can see like everything that's in this valley, and goddamn, it was beautiful. I wish, I wish there was Wi-Fi and stuff like that up there, or like sustainable ones. Cause then I'd consider moving there. I wouldn't move now. I would not move now. I would not move now. But if I had to choose, if I couldn't choose to live there, I would live there 100%. It's really peaceful. They had this like dog, and like all the dogs there have like ticks. Or at least every dog that I saw had like at least one tick, bro. And that shit's like gross. But he's a cute ass dog that like wanted to play fetch so badly. He got this like prickled plant. Like I don't know what it was. Maybe it was a cactus, now that I think about it. This dog bites a cactus, like a round cactus, and then just brings it to me, drops it, and then like I throw it, and we're just like playing there for like 30 minutes. It was super peaceful up on top of the mountain. It was really nice. Compared to like where we were staying before, I'd much prefer the mountain. My parent, yeah, singular, grew up on the mountain, and I understand why she talks about it. It's my mom, of course. She talks about it a lot. And it's really, I get it. It's like homey. For some reason. Maybe it's like my inner native coming out. I don't even know if they were native. I didn't only go to like Honduras though. I went to this Texas competition. So that being said, I went to Texas. I got myself a cowboy hat. That's really nice. And it looked good. It looks good. It like fits. It fits everybody's head. I'm gonna be real, but it fits my head pretty nice. And to finally have that, cause I'm a huge fan of cowboys. Huge fan. Cowboys are the shit, bro. Cowboys are the shit. I wish I had a horse, a lasso, and like a Colt, an 1845 revolver. I don't fucking know the model. Maybe I dress up as a cowboy for Halloween this time. That'd be nice. That'd be cool. But I got this like it's a felt hat from authentic Texas, and they have a hat store for all your cowboy needs. They got boots, they got belts, they got pants, shirts, vests, bandanas, necklaces, bracelets, hats again. More hats and hats once more. And this one's made out of part beaver. I didn't even know you were allowed to hunt beaver anymore. But this is a beaver blend, it says. 3 times beaver blend. And it's by Master Hatters. Made in the US. Oh shit, the ink is going away. That's kind of sucky. That's whatever. No one's really gonna care about the brand 5 to 6 years from now. I'm just gonna have the hat. Be like, I got it from Texas. That's about it. But it was pretty fun. I went with like 11 people, all from the university. We went to compete. We got 3rd place in the world. In the world. It was pretty high. Of course, it was in the report. Our plane crashed. Our plane crashed because that's the competition. Forgot to mention. It was to design a plane, remote control plane, fly it a little bit, bang, Bob's your uncle, the idea is the plane should fly. Our plane did not fly, but our report though, that was really good. Next year 100% that plane's gonna fly. To be fair, there was like huge winds, so it's not even like it was completely our fault. It is some our fault because like a part specifically broke due to a really strong downwind, and maybe if we made that part more robust, we would have been able to compete, but I'm not sure. It was a good time though. I ended up finding out that I love being alone. There's 11 of us. We're always talking to each other, and there's like 4 of us per room in the hotel we stayed in. and we're like constantly like together. You know, there's not like, and if you're not with the group, they're gonna think, oh, something's wrong. They don't. Oh, this person doesn't like us. You know, and it puts you in a weird situation where you gotta explain why you're gone for so long. Yeah. I would have liked to be like alone, maybe like a little bit longer, as it, you know, being able to just explore by myself gives me a little bit of freedom for the trappedness that we are in, the trapped feeling of the society that we live in. You know, it was nice overall though. I had a great time with those guys. It does get irritating, you know, yeah, when you're with a group of people for quite a long time, but boy oh boy is it fun. The irritation's so much worth it. Like me and my friend got up to like sticky notes and putting on people's heads, in their hands while they're sleeping, so when they wake up they're greeted to these stupid notes. He drew glasses on one end, I put Hitler on the other. It was a fun time. Though I feel so fat coming from Honduras and Texas. Honduras is like I'm only eating tortillas, beans, eggs every day, every meal, and for like about a week and a half. And then Texas, I go to Texas, I'm only eating junk food. I'm eating nice ribeye, steak. I'm eating burgers galore, you know. I had these really shitty pancakes with a friend. We're 100% sure they weren't cooked. Like they were like just barely cooked. So like throughout the day, our tummies, you know, they like I dropped a bomb that night. That day, I dropped a bomb that day. I don't know where, but got like, you know, it wasn't even solid, bro. It wasn't even solid. This shit was liquefied, coagulated. I was quaking by the end. I'm like, please, God, help. Someone call an ambulance. I need a doctor. You know? Oh, that was great. The amount of shits. Like, I learned to take 10-minute shits there. Like, there is... Like, we're like constrained. One night, we didn't even sleep. We were so constrained on time. We didn't even sleep, and we went to the competition, did our mumbo jumbo, came back, slept like a fucking pillow. Alright. Slept like a baby? I don't know what it is. It was... I learned some things. And I learned how social I am. Like, I would consider myself like shy and introverted, but I'm really not, bro. I'm really not, dude. I'm only like that when I don't want to talk. Just, I gotta talk. And then I'm not interested, you know. You know how it be. Everyone does it. That's how I'm considering myself as average, you know? Like, I'm starting to understand how other people think when they come into a social situation. Like, if they're not already interested, they're not gonna talk. You know, they're not gonna indulge in your weirdness. And I'm so weird, dude. I'll gladly call myself weird. I used to like hate when other people called me weird, and cause I you know, I wanted to be like everybody else, but I just get these random thoughts and I can't contain them in my mind. Like, I had this thought: why are gays in a closet? Just get out, bro. I know, thank you. It's very stupid. Yeah, but like, why do we say, oh, I'm coming out of the closet? Like, why are you in the closet to begin with? Like, you're not clothes. You're not boots either. You know, you like, what are, like, who's putting you in that? Like, I know it's a figure of speech, but like, you're not gonna, like, locked in a closet? Dude, who's locking a closet? I don't even have a lock on my door for my closet. I don't have a lock on my drawers. Like, I'm coming out of the drawer. That's the same thing. Technically. I'd say things are locked in a drawer longer than a closet. Because, you know, the closet's not even locked. Maybe. They're both not locked. What am I saying? What is locked? I'm coming out of the safe. Maybe that's what it should be. I'm coming out of the safe. Because you lock that and you put like money in there for years. You keep it there for years and it's not coming out till you need it. You know? So like, closet makes no sense. Who made that? I'm gonna Google that right now. Hold on. Who came up with the phrase I'm closeted? I'm closet. I guess like if it's in a closet, it can always come out. I'm making headway. But I feel like there's other things that you could use. Like I'm coming out of the container. Coming out of the chest. Coming out of the bowels. You know, so I feel like let's see. Closeted. The closet had become a central metaphor for grasping the history and social dynamics of gay life. Why? Like, why does it have to be a sexual thing? Why? It's a closet, dude. Homosexuality is becoming okay. 1999 argue that the closet may be becoming an antiquated metaphor in the lives of modern day Americans. Two reasons. In the early stages of lesbian, gay, and bisexual identity development process, people feel confused, experiencing turmoil, harm caused by both to a closeted person and to the society in general. Where is it? I don't see the explanation. I don't care about gay or lesbian. I don't care about this. Just do what you want. You're in. It's out of the box. Like, that makes sense. It's coming out of the box. Cause you always open a box. Oh, but you always open a closet. Huh. Whatever. I guess I'll never know when it was made. Oh, maybe Google. Word. Word use. Oh, Google. There you go. Google. Google closeted. Maybe in 1880. I'm just gonna leave it like that because it doesn't really matter. Huh. Interesting thought. I also had another thought. You know, when coming back from going to the U.S. and then coming back from it, you know, TSA lines. You know, do you ever think they like separate the lines racially, like blacks on one side, whites on another, or like whites at the front, blacks at the back? You know, like reminiscent of the bus. Depending on where you are, I think. Yeah, that's I don't know why okay. So hear me out. So you ever think they do that? I talked to some people. They said yeah, you know. Like, yeah, I think sometimes it's racially motivated. But like, you ever think they run like formations? Like, quick, run the Oreo formation, and then you know now they got a group black, white, black, you know, like an Oreo. Like think about like, or do they like go out for like preference? So like a hamburger, so like they got someone who's double cheeked up. That's the bun. That's like the top bun. Then they got like a vegan. Then they got like a carnivore, like this jacked dude for the meat. And then they got like another double cheeked up woman on a Tuesday. You know, they like, and then it forms a hamburger and it's like, yeah, I did it. And you get like extra kudos. You get like employee of the month for running that formation. I could picture it. I'd do that if I wouldn't be good TSA. I'd just think, yeah, you're good, dude. Don't worry, you're fine. I'd just be passing people by. I'm like, ah, you look like a, yo, get me some coupons. I got you. Like, if future job opportunity, I'll take that. You can go on by. Money? Ooh, you're talking my language. Money? $100,000. Yo, let's go in, dude. You got a bomb? I don't care about that, dude. 200,000. Final answer. Take that money and let them go through. And then, like, when you're going on a plane, you know, when you're going on a plane, remember when Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and data, remember when all that meant you were gonna die on the plane? Like, straight up just die. Like, the moment you left the hangar, the moment you left the runway, the plane, or like every individual part of that plane just falls out. All the nuts and bolts, you know? What the fuck? You know, like popcorn up. And like the plane just disintegrates and everybody left in the chairs. Even the chairs, like everyone's just sitting down on the ground, cross-legged. Like that's it. The plane explodes. Or like you're coming down from the sky, of course, because that's where planes come from. You know, like they fly, right? So they come down. You're not landing. You're landing, but without the wheels. Do you think they stopped caring about Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and data after 9/11? Like, cause I don't think Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and data caused that crash, right? So at that point, terrorism became more important. It's like, the guy with the bomb versus like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and data. It's like, we can take a hit on the landing, but we can't take two tower hits. That's not. You know, I don't know. I'm just rambling. I'm just spitting ideas. Hopefully you can catch it. You know, hopefully you can. Yeah, hopefully these are sensical thoughts. I think it's pretty well thought, honestly. And you know, I'm gonna move right on to this jazz. Holy sh! I wonder how loud that is. Oh god. I think it's just like over compressed. I think it's gonna be like really bad sounding. Like if I go like this, it's just bad mic quality. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm more mature than I look and sound. Yeah. So this jazz, whoever made jazz, period. Amazing human being. I remember when I first heard jazz, I'm like, what is this? This is jazz. Like, ooh, I don't want to learn jazz. I want to learn flamenco on my guitar. Like my guitar teacher, the guy who was giving me lessons, he was so adamant about jazz, and he kept trying to teach me jazz, and I'm like, no, I want to learn "I'm Yours" by Jason something, or I want to learn Bruno Mars, "If I Was Your Man," you know. No, but he only taught me jazz on the fucking guitar, and ever since then I kind of just fell in love with it. I found acid jazz is really good. I highly recommend you check that one out. There's a song called "Serious Drug" by Wild Cookie. Really good song. I think there's another one. It's Touched or Kissed. I'm not sure, but he's got a couple of songs that are pretty good. And you know, everything that's in acid jazz, it's all like hip hop inspired. So if you know New Jubilees, he's a song creator for Samurai Champloo. He makes this backing track, and some say he's the initial creator of lo-fi. Like, he is why lo-fi exists so early as it is, or does exist. And oh my god, his music is so good. I got sick and tired of it because I just played it for years on repeat, and it wasn't like and like eventually, you know, you play something so long, you do something for so long, you just get sick of it, no matter how much you like it. Like I played it every single day at every single point in the day, and I was digging it, you know, I was loving it. But up until I think maybe like 3 years ago, because I played it on for like a year on repeat maybe, and after like 3 years, after that it was meh. I moved on, right? I moved on. You move on to a lot of things, like Kendrick Lamar's new album. Let me see what it's called. Kendrick Lamar's new album. It is something Mr. Stepper. Where is it? It's not that one. Let me just search up Kendrick. Mr. Moral and the Big Steppers. It's a pretty good album. I think United in Grief is pretty good. Worldwide Steppers, A Rich Spirit, that one's also pretty good. I don't think I listened to the second disc. That's all in the first disc, or maybe I have and I just never like liked the songs. I just like digged it and then forgot to even like add it to a playlist. But I highly recommend. I mean, you already know this album came out because it's been like 3 or 5 years. I don't know. 1,855 days. He said. That's what he said. Since he made his last song. Apparently, it has like spiritual and biblical ties. Like the song, like references. It has all those references. But I'm not sure. I'm not religious, so I would not know. I could not know. It's a pretty good album. Highly recommend it. Everybody would probably recommend it at this point. If you're like really into hip hop, you already know it. You probably already listened to it. If you're not, I recommend it. Again, I don't know how many times I'm gonna say that. I recommend it. I like really recommend. Like, dude, you gotta listen to this. Dude, listen to it, bro. And the last thing I really wanted to, I'm gonna leave it on a depressing note. There was a man shot in Scarborough. Scarborough is one of the cities in Ontario. A man, this dumbass. The only reason I'm mentioning this because I'm gonna also mention another shooting. Actually, 2 other shootings. There's a man shot because he was going around schools carrying a rifle in hand, and he caused multiple lockdowns in those schools. Oh, no, well, not in like one singular school, but like in all like a bunch of schools. They triggered the. Okay, you know what I mean. Okay. And eventually, you know, cops appeared, gunned him down, so he's dead now. And you know, you'd think he got what he deserved, but then you find out that it wasn't even a real gun. He had a BB gun, and he was just going around locking down schools. And now that's really sad. It just became like, how stupid you gotta be. Like, are you even doing that for clout? That like, and if you are, who are you like bragging to? How high I locked down several. Actually, that is kind of cool. That's so stupid of me. Sorry. Why am I apologizing? I don't need to apologize to you, bitch. No. What's it called? Yeah, so he went around locking down these schools, had a rifle in hand, BB gun rifle, got shot by the police, died, and then people are now finding out this guy had the BB gun. That's like really extreme. He got what he deserved mainly because it looked like a real gun. Probably had the same weight of the real gun. Had probably all the same parts as of a real gun, just not the gun, powder. And reworked for BBs. But it's stupid. And you know, that happened, but like 3 days earlier when I came back from, so like that happened like yesterday, maybe 2 days ago. When I came back from Texas, that's like 3 days ago. And the day we were leaving, there was a shooting. 14 people, I think, killed. A teacher killed. 14 kids killed. Teacher killed. And the gunman killed. And that's super sad, man. There's something about these guns. Like, I got a chance in Texas to shoot these guns. There's something about these guns that just makes you feel... It makes you feel cool, one. And if you're not in the right mind, it makes you feel powerful. And that's a dangerous thing. And I understand how people... Like, you know, they say it's not the gun, it's the people. But it's also the gun. The gun's heavy. So if you're holding that gun, like, there's some weight to it. It's satisfying weight. It's not even like, oh, I gotta hold this shit, you know, and then like you like shit yourself for how much you're straining to hold that gun. It's not even that. It's like, it's satisfying to hold, satisfying to shoot, because your whole body vibrates. It's satisfying to be around if you're in a safe, enclosed environment, like safe, you know, like protected, I guess. Like, if you're getting shot by that thing, that thing's terrifying, you know. So that's why it's like a massive power grab or power giver. I don't know. Makes you feel powerful, nonetheless. And you know, I understand. And okay, what was dumb was that we had the gun range. Like, we went to the gun range, and as we're getting to that gun range, there was a school. There was like a Christian school, like right in front. Like, so. We're going down the street, you take a right, gun range is there. Now let me reset that situation. You're going down the street, look to your right, there's a school. You go further down, take a right, down to the street where the gun range is. That's not even like 5-minute walk. That's a 3-minute walk to the gun range. Now, in front of that gun range, there's an after school. There's an after school right in front of it. So if you're of age, you can get a licensed gun. If you had anybody, like if you're one of the teachers and you hated your kids, you're fuck these kids, and you're and you shoot up the whole like classroom. You could, if you were of age and you had that like, and you had nothing to live for, and for some reason hated kids that much. And you know, there's a bunch of regulations and shit, but that doesn't matter if you have a dad that can get that gun. And you just grab that gun without him knowing, go to the school, gun it down, come back, bang, put that gun back into where it was, and pretend like nothing happened, or get like this power trip because you just ended multiple lives. I don't know. It's kind of stupid. Like, I mean, living in Canada, you don't have gun ranges, so obviously we're not exposed to like having a carry-on gun or having the protection or having to disassemble your gun at home. I think that's what you got to do. I don't know. I don't know the laws. I'd have to read about it. I don't really care that much for now. Maybe at some point I'll read it, because you know, knowledge. As I was saying, these guns, man. I forgot. I went on a tangent so much so that I forgot what I was saying. Point in case, I shot a gun. That shit was cool. Like, there was a guy holding a sniper rifle right to the left of me. And whenever he shot that, he probably felt it the most in his arm, like where, like his body. But like in the room, in the firing range, like you just felt the vibration. Felt the vibe of the gun, and that was scary because every time it shot, you know, I flinched, and like my body like tensed up a minute, and then it was back to normal. I felt cool as fuck though. Had a revolver. I felt like Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead. I don't know how you would shoot that with one hand. That's a bit unrealistic. Now that like I'm like thinking about it now, having experienced it. Wouldn't I technically be an American now? Because I shot a gun. I know you need to go through licensing and becoming a citizen, you know. But I'm like part American now. And the guy said like coming back, they might like look at us for gun residue and like hold us back. But literally none of that happened. They just let us go through like it was nothing. I'm like, and now I'm thinking, now you could like technically smuggle a gun, but then that would take a lot of effort because you need, you know, blah 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 blah. TSA is like meh. I don't know. The gun part was pretty sick. I think that's like one of the highlights. I learned what a honky tonk is. In Texas, a honky tonk is like, so it's a bar, and you ride mechanical bulls. And so the place that we went to, it's like by Fort Worth or in Fort Worth, I'm not sure. The honky tonk, the world's largest honky tonk, is this massive building where you can go to the bar, or you can go to ride the mechanical bull. And you see this like huge lineup of people and huge crowding of people just to get in. And everybody's wearing their cowboy hats, they're wearing their like boots, belts, plaid shirts, blue jeans, you know, the whole cowboy getup, whole modern day cowboy getup. And it was pretty cool. It's like a culture shock because everybody's so comfortable wearing like cowboy hat. Like when I came here and I was wearing a cowboy hat, had people looking at me because it's so out of the ordinary. No one wears cowboy hats in Canada. Nobody. And it's kind of a shame because it's really nice. Makes you feel cool. Blocks the sun. Alas, I have no reason to go outside, so I wouldn't even wear this hat for now. And I got this like special thing to clean the hat, so when it gets dusty, if it rains, I can protect it. You know, I can clean it. Yada yada yada. Yeah, it was great. The trip was fantastic. Let me see here. I got any more? And I think I already mentioned this, but I love being alone. And like the more I think about it, the more I see. Because me being in uni, you know, I get to see how many opportunities, or I get to see many opportunities pop up, and I just see them. Or even like scrolling through Indeed, I can see a lot of opportunities I could possibly have, and I just can reach out there and grab it. And there's something strange, like I have no urge to grab it. I have no want to grab it, which means like, you know, I don't really want to do it. But it also shocked me that one, I'm an average dude, you know, I'm like every other guy. Two, I have all these opportunities to my disposal. I just have never thought to go grab it. I have a couple of ideas brewing, and I can't wait to put them in action, you know, and I just really hope they come to fruition. You know, like I think my life would become a lot more fun, a lot more interesting. I'm so open to new experiences and improving myself. And you know, with that, all this improving and shit, I just hope that I get to become the man that I really wish to be. I think a lot of people think that way too. A lot of self-improvement though, like all these self-improvement books. I was looking at the library. Holy shit, there's a ton of them. I'm pretty sure 99, not 99, maybe like 95% of them are just horse shit. Other people that don't know what they're doing in their lives. They're only successful because they sold the book that was propped up by a bunch of lies, you know. I think the only self-improvement books that are really helpful are the Stoic ones. The ones by Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and I forgot what the last one was. Fuck. The last one was pretty good too. Like The Art of Living. I think that's the book. Maybe that's also by Epictetus. I'm not sure. Holy shit. I'm almost at the end of my water bottle. And I'm like, what? Holy shit, I'm like 49 minutes in. That's pretty good. I haven't done this in a while. And it's like that chosen song. I've been a little bit lazy, I think. Yeah, I think I made it far. And I'm gonna end it here. You can see my Twitter, Vulture Alex, if you made it this far. Thank you. Thank you a lot. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. You know, my Instagram's there too. Wallpaper for the background if you want it. That's the guy who made it. Search him up. Wallpaper Engine. This is just dude on the side street, and I'm Alex Aguilar. Thank you for tuning into my show. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a great day. Bye bye.